hey, ho, ho, Daniel Webster's gotta go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, Daniel Webster's gotta go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho,
Daniel Webster's gotta go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Daniel Webster's gotta go.
One of the things we initially cared about is that there was a vote on the ACA, the healthcare vote, where we thought, after all of our phone calls and all of the lobbying that we did, we thought that the congressman was on our side. He said that he was not happy with the bill, that it did not appropriately treat Medicaid, and he had some concerns about nursing home residents, and we thought he was going to vote against it, and we were shocked when that didn't happen because
more than that.
Angry, betrayed. Okay, we were betrayed. Okay. We were betrayed when that happened because a promise to your constituents is the most important thing that you can do. If you make a promise to your constituents, then you have to live up to it, even if it means having courage with your colleagues. And we didn't see that kind of courage, and we are really disappointed, and we are going to make sure that the congressman knows that we are disappointed, both today, both in other actions like this, and also ultimately in 2018.
Yes!
Originally gathered today to talk about health care, but this has been a crazy week, as all of us know, okay? The firing of Comey just a week ago yesterday, okay? The revelations about the threats, in my opinion, that the president made to Comey, and then it culminating in asking him to obstruct an FBI investigation. So that is obstruction of justice, in my view. Now, we don't have all the facts. People might say, I hear it on TV, we got to get all the facts. I just heard Paul Ryan say, we got to get the facts. Well, what the heck are you doing to get the facts?
Right.
He says we have to carry on the people's business as usual. I heard that this morning. Well, the people's business is to deal with the fire that's going on right now, the end of our democracy. This is a fire. You don't handle all the usual business when the building is on fire, okay? You get to the bottom of what's going on in our democracy and why is it that the people of this country do not trust the President of the United States. And Congress has a role in this. And our Congressman Webster has a role in this. And when he said to me at the end of his listening session, when I had a shout out because he didn't address the public, the comment that I made in the listening session, I said, what about Trump? He said to me, Trump is our president and we need to respect him. Well, let me just tell you that Trump is not our president and we need to respect him. Trump is our president and he needs to abide by his oath of office. We thought it was just going to be about health care, but right now we are outraged. Meeting in the Oval Office with Russians.
Shame.
Okay, asking the U.S. press not to be there. The press of this country are doing extraordinary work. Donald Trump has made the independent investigating press a highlight of this. That's who's greatest right now, the people that are going out there and digging through the information. He made the press great again.
Yeah.
Woo. I'm not worried about leakers that in grade, are the heroes today. Leakers are the people who have taken risks and say, I worked for all my life for the FBI or whoever it is they work for, and I am serving the country before I am serving a demagogue in the White House. This is so wonderful to have all of you here. I just have to say, I'm so moved by the signs. This particular sign is really moving me. There are 8 ongoing investigations, okay, in different offices, not necessarily what's going on in Congress. They don't seem to have much urgency about this, but the sign here says 8 is enough, and that is so true. You know, we are not even 4 months into this administration, and it is an assault on the values of the American people. And this is why we gather today. It's an assault on our values. Okay? Because there comes a time in American history where your country comes first. When I hear Paul Ryan say, well, we're going to do the people's business, do the people's business. Get the person who's collaborating with the Russians out of the White House. This is the people's business.
They all signed an oath. They all signed the same oath, and they all lied to us at that point with their hand on the Bible.
Right. They lied with their hand on the Bible, as Sharon said. They were here to represent us and to make sure that we are safe.
That's not the case.
Where did he meet?
Good morning. I am Marty Green, and I'm co-leader of Indivisible in the Villages. And on Monday morning at 11 a.m., I came by this office to speak to Laura and tell her that I would like to, as the leader of Indivisible, meet with the congressman. And she informed me that he was already back in D.C. So we now have a situation where not only does Congressman Webster not honor what he says to us, but Laura, who is his surrogate here, who is staying here in his place to hear our concerns, out and out lied to me on Monday.
Green, that is not true.
You told me
Miss
that
Green?
he was in D.C.
Miss Green, that's not the case.
Okay,
You did not tell me he was in D.C.?
Miss Green, I did not know his schedule. He was asking what
Now, Laura has a very nice
Please talking to
She's in a difficult position because she sometimes has to say things that aren't true or he's not sharing with her.
You know what?
So we need to somehow, we need to somehow. When I first moved to the Villages, I was told that they're all Republicans here, and I am happy to report that is not true. You know, maybe approximately, if you look at the district, a third are Republicans, a third are independents, and a third are Democrats. And that means that we absolutely can take the control of this office in here. And you have gotten us to the point where we are motivated and ready to move on that. We want honesty from our representatives. We want people who are concerned about their constituents. And we need, and you know, Marsha, everybody know Marsha?
Oh, yeah!
She speaks for us, okay? She speaks up and she gets out there and she does her letters and she does her, and I see her on the comments constantly. Let's give Marsha a big hand.
Marsha most eloquently puts into print what we are all feeling.
Beautiful. Yes, she does. Thank you, Marsha.
Do you remember the last time we
Marsha for Congress! You know, during the campaign in November, I had a Hillary sign in front of my lawn. I had a Hillary flag. And so I got a letter, obviously, and, you know, told to take it down. I took it down in the evening before the election, the night before. But people were coming up to my house and quietly saying, I like your sign. Oh, yeah. Well, I can't because my neighbors are going to say, you know what? You have every right, as they do, to be outspoken as they are, because they're very much outspoken. And when they speak up that way to me, I respond to them. And so anyway, you know, we need to speak up. People think, oh, it's all Republicans here. Well, this obviously is not the case. So we need to speak up. We have voices, we have our First Amendment right, and let's use it.
Given the constant assault on our values and and you know, the common values. I mean, I used to live in New York City and oftentimes pass the Statue of Liberty when I had to go to our Staten Island campus. And I always was moved by that because it was a symbol to me of we stand for all people, and we want people to come to our shores, and we'll have them integrate with our people. We appreciate that humanity is why America was established as an ideal. Now, Nicole has been going around with this wonderful sign that says, "We are stronger together." And isn't that the truth? Yes. Because there's nobody more strong than a bunch of people holding signs in a hot parking lot because we care about our country. I don't see the Congress doing that. We know Russia's not our friend. Protect your country, not your rear end. We know Russia's not our friend. Protect your country, not your rear end. We know Russia's not our friend. Protect your country, not your rear end. Okay, well, I was just reminded that the last time we were in this very hot parking lot that we had a lot of Democrats over here, and then we had a little bit, a few Republicans that were somehow guarding the door or something like that. And they're not here today, the Republicans, okay? Maybe they're hiding in the bushes, okay? Okay?